Isn't 3 hours of overtime work a bit too much? I'm gonna report you guys to the Labor Standards Office. I guess I can't help it. Go ahead. You're gonna regret this. I know everything. Hello? Is this the Labor Standards Office?
Trouble Busters!
9,998, 9,999, 10,000. Congratulations. My name is Alan. I'm assigned to be a mentor for Samson, who just recently got hired. It's my first time being a mentor, and I was excited. However... What? I said that I already read online about how to create a meeting document, so I don't need you mentoring me. No, it's not about reading about it online. You need to follow our company's guidelines. Oh, huh? It's time for me to go home. Bye. What? How to take phone calls? No way. I already read about it online, too. But then you have to learn the proper manners. I've been studying in my room, reading online about a lot of different things in my past 42 years of life. I have a lot of knowledge about all kinds of jobs. Don't you get it? That's amazing, but you still need to... Oh, huh? Time for me to go home. Here's my overtime report. Overtime report? What? I didn't work overtime, but I read that there's no way for them to find out, even if I'm lying. Samson, you've been leaving work on time. No, I worked overtime. I worked 3 extra hours. Isn't 3 hours of overtime work a bit too much? I'm gonna report you guys to the Labor Standards Office. You made me work 3 extra hours. You might end up getting this business suspended. Overtime? Besides, do you even know why we have a work schedule, Alan? What kind of company doesn't let its employees leave work on time, huh? Doesn't let you leave work on time? I read that the company will be scared if the employee files a complaint about it. If this gets approved, I'd get extra pay, and I'll be able to write about it online, too. What the heck is he talking about? This is bad! I don't get what he's talking about at all. He's also saying that he's going to report us to the Labor Standards Office for working just 3 extra hours. Why is he suddenly lying about this? But I guess this is a learning curve for me, and I'm gonna make him learn his lesson, too. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Should I call the Labor Standards Office or not? It's not too late for you to listen to my logic to look into improving this work environment. And if you can't, you know what's about to happen. I guess I can't help it. Go ahead. You're gonna regret this. I know everything. Hello? Is this the Labor Standards Office? Let me tell you.
My name is Christine, and I'm from the Labor Standards Office. Mr. Sampson filed a report with us. He said that your company is violating the labor laws by mandating you to work 88 hours of overtime per month. Have you been aware that 45 hours is the maximum allowed overtime hours that your company can mandate your employee to work?
That's a lot more than what he said earlier. But this company chooses to deny my overtime hours, and they're completely illegal.
If what Mr. Sampson claims is true, your business may potentially be suspended.
Can I say one thing?
Yes?
Samson hasn't worked overtime at all.
What?
I'm his mentor, so I've been working with him every day, but he leaves work on time every day.
Is this true?
You need to stop lying, Alan. Christine, don't let him fool you like this. In that case, take a look at this.
You've been leaving work on time every day?
Oh, well, the company tells me that I need to clock out at my scheduled time, or else the company leaves evidence of its illegal activities, right? In that case, would you like to take a look at our surveillance footage? Sure, we can do that.
You're leaving work on time? Have you been lying to me?
I wasn't lying to you.
Yes, you were. Look at the footage.
I work for the sales department.
What?
Did you know that working in sales is never about working for a set schedule?
I guess you can say that.
Working for sales is all about client visits. Client visits mean overtime work. I've been going straight home from my client's office, right, Alan? Well, once you're fully trained, that would be the case, but Samson, you're still learning the basic desk work at this time. I told you that I already know all about desk work. What I should be doing is to visit our client's office so I can drive millions in sales. Wait, don't tell me. Do you see it now? After I clock out at my scheduled time, I've been visiting our clients' offices on my own as part of my job. Why did you do anything like that? Are you asking for proof? Here's a business card that I took from my client's office. What? I spoke with Mr. Griffith from Two Bro Corporation and also with Mr. Nelson from All Back LLC. I also saw Mr. Sammy from Mohawk Symmetry too. Have you really been visiting all those clients?
If it were true, we can say that he's been doing it as part of his work.
Why are you guys so skeptical about it? If you want, you can go ahead and call those clients to confirm. Samson seemed to be way too confident. Something felt off, but I called the clients to confirm the truth. Hello, this is Griffith from Two Bro Corporation. What? This person actually exists? How may I help you? Well, I'm sorry to call you all of a sudden. My name is Alan, and I'm calling from Trubus Corporation. I'm so sorry to ask, but I was wondering if my junior colleague Samson has visited your office anytime recently. Oh, Samson, right? Yes, I know him. He's been taking great care of us. Is that true? Of course! Samson always gives us enjoyable conversation, and his presentations are so astonishing, too! That can't be true. Well, I almost envy you guys for hiring such a talented sales rep. I hope you're taking great care of him. Okay, thank you so much. What the heck is going on? I mean, Samson doesn't even know how to make a simple bar graph. This must be some kind of mistake. I should call the other clients, too. Hello, this is Nelson at All Back LLC speaking. I'm sorry to call all of a sudden. I'm calling from Trubus Corporation. Ah, that must be where Samson works. Yes, I'm Samson's supervisor. Will you tell Samson that the business meeting we had the other day was quite amazing, and we're likely going to proceed with all that we discussed? Are you saying that you had a business meeting with him? Samson is extremely knowledgeable and meticulous with his logic. He's very talented. I'd like to have him be our account manager when we proceed with our contract. Thank you very much. This can't be true. Hello, this is Sammy from Mohawk Symmetry. My name is Alan from Trubus Corporation. Oh, thank you so much for calling. What happened to Samson today? Well, how is Samson doing with you? He's always very polite and pleasant. I've never seen such a sincere man, so I hope you're taking great care of him. Okay. What the heck is going on? Not only do they all exist, but they all have great things to say about Samson. Something is strange. There's nothing strange about this. Oh, Samson. See, now you know that I've been working. You must have been surprised to hear how all my clients had great things to say about me. Well, this means that I was telling the truth, right? I mean, look at his face.
In this case, we'd have to give your company a warning.
A warning? That's going to bring down our company's reputation. wait! Huh? Why do these business cards all have a phone number for cell phones? You had a lot to say to me earlier, but do you understand now? I have a lot of knowledge about different industries because I read about them all online. So there isn't a single thing I can't do or I don't know. If I decide to call these offices instead of direct numbers to the people who gave you the business cards, I wonder what would happen. Huh? Wait, hold on, Alan. Hello, this is Griffin from 2Pro Corporation speaking. Thank you for taking my call. My name is Alan, and I'm calling from Trubus Corporation. Hello, Mr. Allen. Thank you for calling. I'm sorry to ask, but do you know someone by the name of Samson from our company? Mr. Samson? I'm terribly sorry, but I don't recognize his name. May I ask why? No, I just wanted to confirm. Thank you, and have a great day.
That almost sounded like a different person from earlier.
You're just overthinking. Well, wait, Alan, you can stop now. Hello, this is Nelson from Allback LLC speaking. How may I help you? My name is Alan from Trubus Corporation. I wanted to ask if you know someone named Samson. Huh? I'm sorry, who? No, I think I have the wrong number. Sorry, and thank you.
That also sounded quite different.
What? Really? It sounded like the same person to me. I guess it might be the phone reception. Alan, please stop.
Thank you for calling. This is Sammy from Mohawk Symmetry speaking. How may I assist you?
Huh?
Hello? How may I help?
Well, my name is Alan, and I'm calling from Trubus Corporation. One of my team members, Samson, has your business card, Ms. Sammy. I thought you were a man.
Mr. Sampson? I don't recall providing my business card to anyone named Mr. Sampson. Is there a chance that you've mistaken me for someone else from another company?
I'm calling Ms. Sammy from Mohawk Symmetry for sure, but then...
But then?
It seems like someone is disguising themselves as you, Ms. Sammy.
What? Oh my goodness.
I'd like to find out the truth. I'm afraid to ask you to do this, but would you be available to come visit our office anytime soon?
Of course, I'd like to get to the bottom of this too. Samson, that was clearly a woman's voice. Do you have anything to say about this?
This is bad. I gotta do something about this. Hold on. You said that someone was disguising themselves to be you, but maybe it was a prank call?
Well, if it was a prank call, I can't forgive that either.
You must be Ms. Sammy.
Yes, that would be me. And you must be Mr. Allen, the person who called me earlier.
Yes, thank you so much for coming to our office despite me calling so suddenly.
So, is it true that someone is disguising themselves to be me?
Yes, unfortunately.
And who is this person? I'd like to find out.
I'm sure you would know who it is, Samson. No, I don't know. Why are you saying that? In that case, who is this person who's behind Ms. Sammy? Who cares about me? No, you must have chosen to come here with her for a reason. Right, Samson? Stop expecting me to answer your questions! Ms. Sammy, I'm sorry to ask, but may I ask who this gentleman is?
This is Mr. Sterling, who's an account manager at our business partner.
Sterling? Well, Sterling is a common last name. Why are you looking at me like that? I mean, is this too much of a coincidence? Samson, your last name is Sterling, and this gentleman's name is Sterling too.
Sterling? Hold on, is your last name also Sterling?
So what if that was my last name?
Mr. Sterling, didn't you say that you had a son?
Huh? Who cares about that right now?
I believe your son was around 40, and you said that he got a job for the first time in his life last month. You were talking about it all excited.
Did I really say that?
Yes, you did. You also said that he gets to clock out on time every day and that he gets great compensation with that job.
I don't really remember talking about it.
I believe your son's name was Sam?
Samson?
Yes, it was Samson. This is unbelievable. Samson, I knew you were lying to us.
This is a misunderstanding. There's a reason behind all of this.
What reason could there be? I made my way here only because you sounded very concerned. Do you even know what the Labor Standards Office is for? Because of people like you, those who truly need help end up not getting the help they need. Don't you ever call our office again.
Oh, no! What? Hello, Mr. Sterling. Mr. Griffith and Mr. Nelson! What? The real ones? Well, why are you guys here? You know it for yourself already. We figured that the call we received earlier must have been from someone who was trying to confirm if someone was trying to disguise themselves as us. How were you even able to tell? This guy, Sterling, has made quite a mess in the past. We ultimately decided not to hire, but Samson right there had utilized our names just so he could get a part-time job with us. He even utilized our address without our consent, too. What kind of a father does that? My receptionist told me something, so I might as well tell you here. Samson, they said that you came to our office once. What? So you really went there? I don't think we need to be talking about that right now. I just heard about it before I came here, but you had a terrible demeanor at our reception desk, and they said that they banned you from our office. So, he visited without permission and ended up getting banned. Oh my goodness, what have you done, Samson? Oh, shut up! I was just trying! What's wrong with that? Regardless of the result, now you know that I was really working overtime to visit our client's office, right? Someone who works overtime wouldn't be found at an arcade right after 5 p.m. What? There's an arcade that's visible from our office, and Samson right there is always there after 5 p.m. every day. Every day? Is that so, Samson? Samson, are you okay? Hey, you guys shouldn't be ganging up on my son like this. You guys are all grown enough to know that you shouldn't do something like this. Samson is my life, my treasure, and my everything. If you guys are gonna give my son trouble, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to stop you guys from that. Even if you were in the wrong? That's my way of love. What? Samson is trying his best to live like a grown adult right now. Don't you guys understand how great this is? That's right. I finally decided to apply all that I read online to contribute to this real world. But I guess, as I read online, this society is completely corrupted. I mean, Samson, the fact that you were working overtime was a lie. I wasn't lying. Work is completed until the moment I get home, so I deserve to be paid while I spend time to get home. That only applies for field trips. Oh, I read online that I should get paid for the time I spend going home. You walk to work so you don't get compensated for transportation. Besides, you keep believing everything you read online. My son has rarely stepped out of his room for the past 42 years of his life. Do you even realize the amount of distance he had to walk to commute to work? You guys should pay him for it. Besides, I can't believe you made my precious little son work overtime. What? Daddy, I guess you're the only person who has common sense. Of course, Daddy is always on your side, even if I'm in the wrong.
In that case, you guys have knowingly done what you did, right?
What?
You forged your client's business card to deceive other companies, so I'll make sure I report your fraud to your company's upper management.
For fraud? You've also unlawfully used my name without our consent, and we'll be filing a lawsuit for defaming us. No! You guys aren't even willing to apologize to my son! That's enough! If you want to spoil your son so badly, just let him stay home. Do you even know what it's like to work?
Stop causing others trouble.
What did you just say? I'm ready online that no matter what happens, the company is at fault. You filthy grown-ups are the one who's making this society corrupt, according to what I read online. We're not in the online world. Samson, we're in the real world. Society isn't something that exists online. You're only 42. You still have enough time to fix yourself. And I hope you learn what it's like to live in society. I'm gonna write about you online. As I thought, Samson never passed his probation. His father also ended up losing his job. They were sued for defamation and fraud. They were each sentenced to a penalty of $5,000, and they now have a criminal record. Samson's mother broke up with his father as well. They started living in a small apartment that the father rented, but Samson had no motivation to look for a new job after what happened. I heard that his father worked several jobs so he could afford the living expenses for the two. As for me, all right, almost at 15,000 ants. Wait, huh? Could that be?
Were you looking at my leg?
Toby?
You were looking at my leg.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You were looking at my leg.
Trouble Busters.